Power on. Select your players.
Pierre, Sarah, Glenn.
Select your topic.
Games.
Select your format.
Entertaining podcast.
They're called the Button Boys. So make some fucking noise. 'Cause they're gonna talk about video gaming and stuff.
Button Boys.
It's 6 o'clock. Our top story tonight. Super Mario has passed away at the age of 42. We go live now.
42?
Yeah, 42. Well, I don't
What?
know. How old do you reckon Mario is?
I mean, Mario was a thing when I was a kid. He was a grown-ass adult.
Yeah, but
as
like
the people say
Bart
online.
Simpson's still 10, Lisa's still 8, Maggie's still 1.
So
right?
how old
So
has
you thought
Mario
Super Mario was a
always been?
mustachioed child?
No. It's in
What?
like...
You
He's,
mean
he's always been the same
his
age.
eternal
Like a
age.
ghost.
You think a
yeah.
42-year-old is jumping that high?
Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
He's a pretty heavy-set
Okay.
little mustachioed
Yeah, Ronaldo
boy.
can still get his knee to the same height as an adult man's forehead.
So you think that Mario is at a physical equivalent
Yeah.
to Ronaldo?
Yes, and I think
Yeah.
he's as mentally ill as well. And selfish.
I don't know.
And plays in Saudi Arabia.
I don't. Oh, yes. Well, I guess they've got a lot of pipelines in the desert,
A lot of pipelines.
so Mario can get in them.
Royalty, who needs saving.
Yeah.
He'll only go where there's pipes.
He'll
Pipes.
only go where there's pipes.
Pipes and royalty.
Welcome to Button Boys, a video games podcast where we talk about our gaming gripes, what we love about games, and crucially, what we've been playing. Now, I have been playing because, as I said last week, July is a pretty fallow month in
Yeah.
general. So the video game releases aren't usually stacked at this time of the year. I've been playing a game from 10 years ago. I played a game called Late Shift, a game that's FMV, which obviously stands for
Feet, mouth. Oh,
Yeah, now we remember.
we're back in
Yeah.
the same place that we were in before.
I like an FMV
Vagina,
game.
foot, mouth, vagina.
Yes, I like a game
A
where
terrible disease.
sometimes I just want to play a game where on paper I have played a game, but I'm not actually having to do or think of anything. You're just choosing, you're Tinder swiping decisions, you know? FMV is a real switch off your brain kind of type of
It's
game.
a
isn't it?
movie.
It's a movie where you're occasionally deciding what should go. Like, I think you should go through the door.
I
Is that-
can't concentrate on these games.
Right, okay. Last week, obviously, I was playing Resident Evil 5. They tried to introduce a bit of interactivity with their cutscenes. Resident Evil 4 had done this as well. It is a nightmare because I wasn't really fully engaging in the ridiculous plot that Resident Evil has. I'd often allow my eyes to drift away at those times to make sure I haven't missed your tube stop, for instance. But what it means is occasionally it will just go, press Y! And it's a life and death decision that happens in the cutscene out of the blue. And if you fail it, you have to rewatch the entire 3-minute cutscene up until that point.
No.
But the big finale, this
No.
is spoilers for Resident Evil 5, so turn off your ears for 30 seconds if you don't want to hear this. You're trying to fight Albert Wesker, big long-time Resident Evil baddie. He is in the lava of a volcano. Of course, why not? And he's got loads of tentacles. And you, Chris
Come
Redfield,
on.
are with your associate Shaber, and you're both in this helicopter. You both have rocket launchers, and she says, on the count of 3, 3, 2, 1, die, you son of a bitch. And then it says, press the trigger buttons at that point, and the idea is you fire your rocket launchers at them at the same time, blows them up, end of game. It's really, really cool. I wasn't concentrating. I think my T-shirt, the end of my T-shirt was sort of was over the lip of the Nintendo Switch 2. So it was covering where it said, like, you wouldn't have been able to see any subtitles.
But you had
know
no
what I mean?
sound.
You had half of the switch
Oh, no,
up
I was
your
listening.
top.
I was listening, but what I mean is the instruction at the bottom of the screen.
Why was your top over the... Why was your top...
Yeah, what's
So,
going
it
on?
was hot weather wearing a baggy T-shirt.
Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Hot weather wearing a baggy T-shirt. That's not crazy.
Are you rubbing your switch on your tummy?
No. It's folded back in on itself and is carrying on down my shorts, but there's just
Excuse me?
what is weird about this?
What's carrying on down your shorts?
The T-shirt.
What?
So was it your stomach?
This
was it your
feels like
stomach?
when Paxman used to have to fill for time and he would
It's
just go after a politician or
folded
something.
back on itself.
Was it? Are we talking about?
and
so-
it's carrying on down your
Yeah,
shorts.
but there's a bit where it like okay, so like
Hang
for
on.
instance,
So is it your?
Oh,
Is it your
God.
stomach or your dick that's blocking the switch?
neither of these things. There is no skin overflow, all right? It's not, that would be horrible. So it's almost like, it's like that. Do you see what I'm doing here?
Kind of.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't like it.
No, nor do I.
You're carrying your switch around like a kangaroo.
It was on my fucking lap on the tube, all right? Do we have to eradicate all my sense of humour for me to answer, like, so I keep getting more cross?
How much of your shirt is in your pants, do you think? If
None of it is tucked. None of
it's
it's
carrying
tucked
on
in.
down your pants.
No, carrying down my shorts, which is different to my boxer shorts. Which bit of this don't you understand?
Wait, I'm now confused. I did understand it completely. I was just being annoying, but now I don't understand it anymore.
Why? Which bit do you now don't understand?
Your shirt was in your shorts.
No, my shirt is over my shorts, like a normal t-shirt.
Well, how's it
I'm not
carrying on down
tucked
your-
in like I'm in a fucking Hall and Oates
But you
video.
did say it's carrying on down my shorts.
Yes, the t-shirt is down the front of my shorts, not
Oh,
inside
not
my shorts.
inside.
No,
Oh, forgive me.
No, I'm not like a
Forgive
90s
me.
dad at a barbecue. You thought I was in Saved by the Bell.
But when people-
Jumper tied around my waist.
Just picturing so much of your t-shirt down your shorts.
Yeah, for it to be all rumpled.
No.
Because when someone says there's something down my shorts, you don't go,
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay.
you know,
But I was like, it was baggy t-shirt weather because it was so hot.
yeah.
Yeah. That's so.
I've completely lost the point of what you were telling us.
Albert Wesker's in a volcano.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You got distracted. You missed the
You're
trigger
meant to
point.
fire your rocket launchers at the same time, and it's a cool bombastic ending. I didn't see that, so I watched a cutscene where Chris Redfield and Chibba both have they've both got their rocket launchers, and she goes, "Die, you son of a bitch," and then nothing happens, and then his tentacle reaches the helicopter and throws him into the lava, and it says, "You both died, game over," and I was like, that's a funny ending to it.
Yeah.
I quite like this. A really bold ending to a Resident Evil game. Yeah. But the other game I've been playing is this Late Shift game. It's a FMV game from 2016.
Yeah.
It's English, has a higher budget than I thought an English FMV game would have.
British English.
British English. And you are, rather it focuses on a young man who works as like a parking garage attendant at like a fancy sort of block of flats. He's basically the valet. What happens is he notices on the CCTV someone is crawling around.
Snooping about.
Someone's got their t-shirt all down their shorts.
He's all down there, all tucked into their shorts. And his decision is either just carry on with your shift and carry on flirting with the person you're currently flirting with, or go and investigate it further.
Okay.
And this game is just decision after decision after decision, which is the best kind of F&B game, because you go, I really get a sense that what is happening for me is so different to what would happen to either of you if you made different choices. And eventually he gets caught up in a bank robbery involving a £12 million rice bowl.
Ooh.
That's like that big. And I thought, great, I love this premise already. This is so... Where has this come from as an idea?
So
Tiny rice bowl
A tiny rice bowl, yeah.
for a small portion of rice.
yes.
Yes. But it's basically a power symbol for a triad family.
It's the ultimate example of one serving.
Yes.
Yeah.
You look at the back of a packet and it's like each serving is 15
That's
grams.
what they mean, yeah,
And you
yeah.
think, is it fuck?
Yeah, serving suggestion for a bowl of Frosties. 30 grams of Frosties, and you go, that's 11 Frosties.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
A handful of Frosties like you're trying to conserve them during a trek across tundra.
Yeah, like Obama's almonds. His
Yeah, yeah,
nightly
yeah.
almonds, yeah.
A Balmans. That's what... That's what you say when you burn your hand, isn't it?
Yeah.
Obama's almonds.
Obama's almonds, Batman. So yeah, you get swept up in basically a robbery at an auction house. Basically, you are just caught by a bunch of sort of gangsters who are trying to pull off a heist. You were forced into it to join in, otherwise they're going to kill you.
It's a sort of super bad Guy Ritchie film.
It's a super bad Guy Ritchie film, and the acting was like pretty good, and it made me really sad when I looked up the cast afterwards, and all their Wikipedia entries were they're known for Late Shift 2016.
Oh.
End of Wikipedia entry, and I was like, these people deserve better careers.
Well, it's the advantage we talked about
Change
this.
begins here.
Yeah.
Begins here. I really, really enjoyed this game. It was because also I wanted to get a sense of how long it was going on for and how far into it I was. So what I do with those games sometimes is I'll go on a YouTube walkthrough. I will fast forward from the beginning until I get to a bit of the game I recognise. And I'm like, oh, that's where I am. And so I'm like, oh, I'm 3 hours into a 5-hour experience.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what I mean? Because I'm only going to do it as an FMV game, just be like, is this a 2-hour thing or a 4-hour thing, whatever it is. And as I was skipping through, I was like, what I'm watching may as well be a sequel. It was so completely different to every single thing I was doing in the game.
Oh.
It really, really impressed me. I'm never going to go back and try it in a different way because when you replay those sort of games, you can see the seams. You can sort of see where, you can see the sort of cutaways. But I had a really good time with it. Really, really good. Love an FMV.
So it's happy for you.
I think that's the advantage. I've said this before, but this country like industrially produces good actors.
Yeah.
So there's just a bunch of them around for a game like that.
The actors are most convincing when they're doing roles that are real. Like the guy is convincingly frightened, and the people like that was a bit of romantic interest. There is convincing flirtation. The only times it isn't convincing is when you have handsome British gangsters, and you go, I just don't know what this is. Are we going to do this bloody robbery or not? You get, this is awful.
Get in the crime van.
You could
Yeah,
make
there's a
more
bit of
money
that.
modelling.
Yeah, there's a bit of that where you go, I need these actors to. I will choose decisions that will force these actors out of the picture.
So
Yeah,
it
I find it hard to believe that this man is brushing his teeth every night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like it's not like The Sopranos where you go, yeah, kind of schlubby fat guys sitting around arguing over sandwiches.
No, it was
As opposed to some mafia films where it's
all
like,
like estate agents.
these 11 models
Yes.
are getting together.
Daniel Craig is it? Yeah.
All these different six-pack havers are all
Some of the
getting
most
together.
recognisable men are criminals. You would fail every CCTV. Yeah, it was good stuff. I liked it. Anyone else been playing anything else?
You lent me Ollie Ollie World.
Yes.
I timed out of the lending
No.
period.
I've got my Switch with me. Have you got your Switch with you?
Yes.
We can
I've
do- we
not
can do-
stopped thinking about it.
Really?
I want it back.
Okay.
So that's what I wish I had been playing.
Mm-hmm.
Ollie Ollie World. It's so satisfyingly fun.
It's so nice, but you've also been playing a bit of Tinykin as well, a bit more
I've
Tinykin.
also been playing Tiny King.
It's that.
The other thing I've downloaded, but I played approximately 30 seconds of, is, what's it called? The like Princess Peach game, because there was a demo of it on Switch as well. She's at the theatre. That's the only thing I know.
Okay. There's loads of people from the Mario universe get their own. Yoshi had his own game a couple of months ago, which I'm looking forward to
But
playing.
the Princess Peach game should be what it's like to just be trapped in a castle.
So-
Should be almost like a...
It's a VR game where you can look at your shackles.
Is she
And that's
shackled?
it.
I've played 30
Presumably not.
seconds of Princess Peach Showtime.
Princess Peach Showtime. Okay, this
She
is quite a
finds
new
an
one.
ancient mask.
Sure.
Somebody stop me.
Somebody rescue me. She starts working for the TV network Showtime.
And the only bit I've played is that you're just in the foyer of a theatre.
Right. So she's an usher.
And
Because if she's performing, that's really unprofessional to be in
she's
the foyer.
going, she's waiting for the tickets.
Mash Y to throw out hen do.
Yeah.
They're shitting on the floor of Dreamgirls.
I was literally thinking of that.
Okay. This looks quite fun. You know, it says, she's not here to be saved. A mysterious masked villain has taken over Sparkle Theatre, and it's up to Princess Peach to save the play and the day. Take centre stage with a wardrobe of show-stopping transformations. Oh, fuck off. Why have they done that? Take centre with a wardrobe of show-stopping... It's a fashion game.
Fashion game.
They've gone, this one's for the girls, so
Yeah.
they need it to be about clothes.
Yeah.
At the Sparkle Theatre.
At the Sparkle
Sparkle
Theatre.
Theatre, yeah.
It's the fact that it's about theatre and she's waiting in the foyer for her tickets. It's not quite
It's
the
so
grit.
toothless.
It's not the grit of Mario, is it?
Yeah, Luigi gets to investigate a haunted mansion.
Yeah. Mario,
yeah,
Mario gets to plumb things.
How do you feel about Echoes of Wisdom? This was the Zelda game in which you got to play as Zelda. This came out in 2024. And it was like one of the top-down Zeldas. And what her abilities allowed her to do would be to summon enemies that she'd previously defeated and captured. You could summon anything. So if you'd encountered a bed, you could then summon a clone of that bed. And so the way you'd climb over a wall, for instance, that didn't have stairs, is you'd set a bunch of beds up in a step formation and make your way over them. If you were taking on a bunch of spiders, then you would just summon your own army of spiders or your own
So she's not doing any of it herself.
So this was it. She wasn't doing anything herself.
So the bear... Well, hang on. She fought the bed.
No. The bed is just something you find. Yeah. And then once you've found something,
Once she's laid eyes upon the concept of bed.
yes, exactly. Then
Right.
she can create her own version.
Cast
So
it
But she
infinite
never
toilets.
actually lifts a finger herself.
Like a princess.
Well, I was going to say it was a bit like a medieval king surveying a battle from the back.
Yeah.
I'd send in all my minions and be like, ha ha ha, but actually you weren't ever fighting.
I guess it'd just be more interesting if that wasn't the only female character seemingly in that entire franchise.
Yeah. No, completely get it.
Well, what would be better? Like, the mysterious villain's taken over the play, and the villain has to be a kind of sexist, impresario. You know, with a little thin mustache.
Yeah.
Girls, come on, girls! Like he's sort of exploitative, and he's
Like sort of Trump going backstage at a a pageant.
Victoria's Secret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the bad guy from Chicago. Unsure if I'm right.
No, I don't know. No, but Chicago, the men in Chicago are Mr. Cellophane, John C. Reilly, and Richard Gere's.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Cabaret.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Cabaret?
Easy to mix them up.
Yeah.
I'm not actually familiar with the plot
Princess
of
Peach
Cabaret.
fighting Nazis as they sort of slowly take over Berlin around her.
Yeah.
I'd play that.
That would be great. It's like the cinema operator in Inglourious Bastards.
But I would like a Princess Peach game to be like that scene in Shrek where Princess Fiona starts kung fuing everybody.
Yeah.
That's what I would like to
She's
see.
got a scepter, bonking people with a scepter.
Exactly. She must be able to at least do some of what Mario does.
Well, I think
she's
you
been
could-
watching him for years.
You can play as her in like Super Mario Wonder, which was just the most recent. It was like 3 years ago. It was a typical side-scrolling Mario, platforming Mario, but you could choose whoever you wanted to play as. Yoshi if you don't want to die, that sort of thing. I think you could play as Peach.
I might take this back. I haven't played enough of this game. Perhaps it is not as sexist as the description would make you think, because there's a tagline that says she's not here to be saved,
Right.
which makes you think like
She's here to watch the theatre.
yeah, she's here to try and dress it.
Yeah.
So that makes you think that maybe she's getting in her hands grubby, but I don't know.
But so, as it stands, potentially depressing.
As it stands, she's just a lady of leisure.
A lady of leisure, of course, who has a
Toad's getting a ticket. She's not even getting her own tickets. Toad's like, I'm getting the ticket.
Yeah.
Imagine that your job as you're a servant of a princess, and that's already a bit like, okay, I'm not the main character. Your name is Toad.
Toad. He's the groom of the stall, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's not a toad.
No, he's like a
Mushroom.
Yeah.
He's a toadstool.
He's a toadstool.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. But still, it's not.
It's a shortened
So his
version.
If you were a
name
mushroom
is-
and your name was Mush, you'd be like, that's not.
His second name is Stool.
Yeah, Mr. Stool.
Groom of the stall.
groom of the stall.
Because he works for the princess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, being a princess, of
Mr.
course,
Stool was my father.
Please call me
Please call me Toad.
her lavish lifestyle involves her spending a lot of
Toilets.
close, spending a lot of
Pennies.
yes, or also known as
Spending a lot of
Money.
money, which is the topic of today's show.
That's what I want.
Yes, we are talking money, and I'm not talking loot boxes.
cash.
In-game purchases
Cold,
for
hard
games you spent
cash.
money on. No. We're talking about the stuff you buy with the fictional in-game currency, the things you purchase. We touched last week in our bosses episode on hoarding items, the stuff you never use before a big fight. And I don't know about you, but I rarely buy the most expensive thing on the menu when it comes to visiting the armourer or the weapon shop.
I spend money in games like I spend money in life.
Yes, me too.
Where I
Well, how
go,
do you?
I will have, perhaps as a treat, the second least expensive bow on the menu.
Yeah, I won't have the house sword.
Yeah.
I'll have the you do the
Exactly.
second, yeah.
I'll go the one below because it's probably a little bit nicer, but it won't break the bank.
I don't think I buy weapons because I can't remember the last time I played a game that involved weapon shops where you do not find a single weapon in the wild. You always find weapons in the wild. So I never buy them from shops. I'm not a shop user.
I prefer to find them in the wild.
I've got a real death of the high street attitude. I'm not doing good work in the games that I play.
I always buy the stuff from the shops.
Really?
Always.
Are you always low on cash in games?
It's more just that, like, in something like Dark Souls, I don't know the game. Mm-hmm. There's a guy right here willing to sell me for souls, which are a currency.
Yes, they are.
If we were just grow up and admit it. For whatever many souls, he's willing to sell me a fucking great sword.
Yes.
By which I mean a good sword as opposed to a great sword.
Yeah.
One word, which is a type of sword. He's willing to sell me a great space sword that is better than this level definitely and maybe even the next one. Mm-hmm. That's just going to save me a lot of fucking pissing around.
I
Armor that I'm not going to get anywhere else.
I played Dark Souls and I'm thinking about my character's retirement. I can't
you put some
do
away?
it. I just can't. I can't spend it. I'll spend a little bit.
So
I'll go, it's your birthday. You can have an all right sword.
would you
Yeah.
cash in then if you care about their retirement and you've obviously, you want to put stuff into an ISA or whatever? Would you preserve their Soul of a Lost Warrior, all those ones? Because if you haven't played Dark Souls, The currency whenever you kill an enemy is souls, and that's what you acquire. Killing an enemy will get you like 100 souls, and then that adds to your pot, and then you use that to either level up or to buy stuff in shops.
It's the I think you should leave sketch. Souls are their money.
Yeah, the bones are their money.
Bones are their money.
And but there's no way to bank those. But occasionally you come across items that's called like Soul of a Lost Knight. And if you use that Soul of a Lost Knight, it will give you like 10,000 souls or whatever. And those are to be used kind of in a sort of break glass in case of emergency sort of way. But it's like, I'm 2,000 souls away from being able to level up. I'll use that now when I'm in a safe place. Would you just let those pile up then? What would you do?
I did for a
Wow.
long time, and then it was as we were progressing further through the game, and I was getting more and more impatient and needing to level up that I used them. But for a while, I had a big stash of them.
Yeah.
It depends on how desperate I get.
I mean, my attitude towards buying in games is the same kind of as if it was my own personal money. I'm never going to buy a loot box or anything like that. Never going to buy customizable skins. And as a result, I wouldn't care in The Witcher about buying dyes for my armor or anything like that. It just didn't. I will choose an outfit that is the most aesthetically pleasing to me, sure, but
The Witcher had too much going on.
I will only ever buy anything if it does something for me in the game.
for sure,
I'm not buying something just for the look of it.
Yeah, I know.
Never. Do you know what? Cyberpunk might have been the only exception to that rule because some of the outfits looked so cool that I'd be like, oh, she's going to look great in those sunglasses. V's going to look great in that vest or whatever. I would do it a bit based on that.
But you're not buying them for you. You're buying them for her.
I'm buying them for her. And also I would always
Gifts for her.
I would always occasionally, because of like weight limits or also because of like inventory limits or trying to change abilities.
You shouldn't base people's gifts on that.
No, what I mean is, I would often
You can have
mistakenly
these when
remove
you've dropped
stuff.
a few pounds.
So I thought V looked so cool, but she'd be walking down the street in a baseball cap, sunglasses, a really cool T-shirt, nothing else, and then trainers. And I'd be like, I've done this wrong.
That's how you like it.
I thought they looked really cool because I thought they were wearing jeans.
It's quite
and they're
London
not.
Fashion Week.
It's a bit London Fashion Week, yeah, but it's ultimately Winnie the Pooh. It's cyberpunk
fully.
poo.
It's,
You're pooing, yeah.
You've been to the beach.
Oh, bother.
You've got a wet bum and you're going to have to sit on a towel in the car.
Yes, it's that. Yeah.
A lovely feeling.
Man, something like The Witcher, there's so much crafting. Mm-hmm. And I just, if having to keep track of recipes like I'm my own gran is just so tedious. And then having to be like, I need to buy Durkle root. Who fucking sells that? And they've spread the shops out throughout the game. I like the shop aspect, but I like it when it's a very simple. This is the only shop guy for like 4 levels around.
He is a motorway service station. He's got
Yes.
everything you need.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or even if he doesn't, too bad. This is life.
Yeah.
I do like a game where the shops all have the same stuff.
No.
It's annoying when you go, like, great, there's a shop here. It happens in Horizon sometimes, like a merchant. And you'll find them and you're like, oh, great, I need something. And then they'll be like, oh, I don't have that.
So the difficult thing with Horizon is Horizon hasn't got shops that we ourselves recognise because it's a society rebuilt from the apocalypse. So you go, why is this hut the sword hut? Whereas like Witcher, you go, I know what an old medieval town looks like.
And why is the sword hut just randomly in the middle of the desert
Yeah.
when I would prefer to have provisions? And
Yes.
then in the middle of a busy town is the provisions hut.
Yeah. Why is the place that only sells dry salted crackers in the desert?
Yeah.
the water shop.
Final Fantasy, I think, tends to do it quite well, which is go to a town, there'll be a magic shop, a sword shop, an item shop. But the moment you are walking through an area and you see a travelling merchant, they'll sell a little bit of everything.
Yeah, that's what I like.
But it will be like not a motorway service station, a petrol station. So you go, it's got your bare essentials. You need your sword's broken, you need a sword. I'll get you the most basic sword.
I did like it in Dark Souls where if you bought the entire supply of something, it's not coming back.
Yeah, that is
Yes,
good.
One and done, yeah.
I really liked earning money by selling fucked up fish and indeed luxurious crabs
In Dredge.
in Dread.
Yeah.
Really satisfying.
And they went for a decent amount.
They went for a good amount. There wasn't really a limit on how much they'd buy.
But there was a time limit on selling the fish because the fish would go bad.
they
right?
would rot, yeah, and
These
your
fucked up fish
hold.
would get worse.
Yeah, they get all stinky. I really like that. I found that very satisfying. I don't know where I stand on. It's obviously a bit of a cheek when you're playing one of those often RPG games and you just have 40,000 wheels of cheese, and there's a guy in a poverty-stricken hovel willing to take those off your hands
Yeah.
for £1 million.
Yeah, well,
You think, how can you afford
Is
this?
it Witcher that has the
I think
shopkeeper?
you're fine, man. You don't need all this cheese.
Keep the money.
Is it in,
Maybe this is why you're poor. Because you keep just buying cheese.
You're going to build a house on this cheese?
in The Witcher, the shopkeeper would tell you how much money the shopkeeper has. So
Yes.
you can't buy, you can't sell everything.
But that's
clever.
There's a cap on it.
Yeah.
Whereas sometimes there are some games where you sell the fucker 30,000 wheels of cheese,
Stardew Valley.
and then immediately they've got that in stock,
Yeah.
and you go, "Well, I'm not."
Or is it CEX?
Well, I'm not falling for that. Yeah. No one's ever eaten cheese in their life. It's
Yeah.
just the stock we're all trading.
At uni, I lost my coat at the Students' Union, and I left it I didn't realise it was at the Students' Union. The moment I realised it must have been the Students' Union, they said, well, it's been more than a week, so we give it to the charity shop. And I had to go to the charity shop, and there on a mannequin was my coat, and I had to buy my coat back.
You're kidding
Yeah, I had
me.
to buy my own coat
That's
back.
like a video game
Because
interaction.
a mannequin owned it now. Yeah. It was like when you die in Hollow Knight or Bloodborne, you've got to kill the person who killed you to get your stuff back.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You had to kill the lady in the charity
I had to kill the
shop.
lady in the charity shop. Sorry, Jan. Yeah.
Did you try and explain to them that it was your coat?
And I thought, it must be a tale as old as time. In a charity shop, they must get this all the time.
Yeah, someone walking in going, "No way!
Yeah.
You've got my."
These gunshot-riddled pajamas were mine.
As you go into the charity shop, the door goes solid white behind you, and you can't leave.
Yeah. Debbie of Oxfam comes up at the bottom. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Button Boys.
We're neglecting strategy games, guys.
We
In what capacity?
They've got money.
Currency.
You're thinking of money as a personal possession.
You're right.
Yeah.
Age of Empires is going to be mentioned, isn't it?
Well, Age of Empires has gold, which isn't quite the same as money.
No, but it is because what I love is the marketplace. I love
Something to split hairs.
that you sell if you're flush with wood but you need stone, you sell all your wood for a bit of gold and then you use that gold to buy the wood. I love the marketplace.
The marketplace-
Robin Peter to pay Paul.
Very satisfying, and it makes a little ka-ching
Yeah.
noise when you do trades. It's the kind of crisp rattle of coin in pouch.
Yeah.
Lovely. Games like all the Total War games, like trying to figure out your income, you can set the tax level. You know, the higher it goes.
Shit! Oh, I like
Yeah.
that.
The more
Crusader Kings did that as well, didn't it?
Crusader Kings, you could dick around with taxes to an extent, or if you hired certain advisors, like if you hired an advisor who was like they have character traits like in Dungeons and Dragons almost. If you hired an advisor to be your treasurer and he had the traits like greedy and untrustworthy and stuff, then like eventually the game he would embezzle, he would steal,
Right.
and depending on your skill level at like sneakiness detection,
Yeah.
you could eventually catch him and.
Yeah.
But sometimes it was quite funny where you realize, oh, I've made that kind of definitely evil character my treasurer. And there's a way you can look at like each character in the Crusader Kings universe as like individual bank balances. And they'll have like 30,000.
Yeah.
You'd be like, okay, well, fuck off. That's
Yeah.
So you can raise taxes in the Total War games. I remember Rome Total War. If you were not careful, you would the whole city would rebel and turn like grey. And you'd have to conquer it again.
What if you were bad with your money?
If you tax them too much,
Oh, right.
they would just get fucked off with you.
Yeah.
And overthrow you and
Fair enough.
damage some buildings, and it would make a kind of building smash effect sound. So the Total War games, the budget was crucial and never enough. You tended to start with sort of 5,000 florins, 3,000 florins.
Uh-huh.
One building is about 2.5. And that's one building in one town. So if you're playing as England, you've got London, Nottingham, York, and maybe a town in Wales. So you're the king of England, and you can build one archery range nationally.
But I like that.
No, fine, but I don't think those early Total War games got the money scale quite.
Yeah,
No,
'cause
that
you
is
go, come on,
unrealistic,
we're
yeah.
not that bad. Yeah, we'll demolish other stuff.
It's not
in order to-
HS2.
We'll print money.
It's not over budget.
You have to get halfway through building an archery range and have to stop for 2 years.
My lord, the peasants say that there is a secret snail in the way.
No. Heads off.
I like
Heads off. We're having an archery range.
Red Dead Redemption 2, the camp where you had to contribute money towards the camp,
Ooh,
and that
that,
would
yeah.
make the quality of the food. Well, like giving
House
good
share camp.
House Share Camp. It was exactly that.
They had a ledger and you would go. You
Really?
would contribute, yeah.
You had to contribute. You could contribute jewelry that you'd stolen or
List
money.
of chores?
No, not a list of chores.
There were chores. You
Were
could
there?
chop wood. You could chop wood and you could move like sacks of grain and the like. And
Oh
do
my
it.
God, I
Yeah.
never did. I've got to apologise to my camp.
No, it's fine. But if
Guys, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I never listened. I didn't know.
Sarah, it's fine.
It's your
Dutch
turn.
forgives you.
It's your turn to do the washing up.
But then it would improve elements of the game. It would,
in the same way
yeah,
that bringing a really good
boost
quality
stats and things. Yeah.
moose back to the camp would make the food better the next day.
Cowboy polycule?
Yeah, so you cowboy polycule.
You're living in a warehouse
so when
in East London.
When you'd have your stew outdoors in the morning, you'd then get a bigger health boost from it.
Yeah.
But what it meant was when
If you
you
made sweet, sweet love to everybody the night before,
yeah.
they'd be happier the next
Yeah.
day.
As long as you got the mini game right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the
it
button-
was-
The
button
soup
combos.
would be tasty.
It was Mary Beth or Molly, or
Yeah.
you know, Uncle, whoever you fucked, it would be great. Uncle was his name. He's not your uncle. But yeah, if you contributed money, there was a wagon with ammunition, and there'd be more ammunition for you in the morning.
Ooh.
It was really, really like there was a benefit system. But I
I
hope
missed quite a lot of details of this game.
actually GTA 6, you hope will have something along those lines. I like that system. Atomfall. Did you play Atomfall? I feel like it'd be so up your street.
No, it looks so up my street. I'm almost too worried to play it.
Yes, won best game at the BAFTAs this year. Atomfall is fantastic. It's not very long either. It's not like Fallout. It looks like Fallout, but it's it's quite linear. Okay. It's like one of those semi-open world games where it's like there's 4 open world areas, but they're not linked.
Yeah.
Anyway, the way merchants work there, because you didn't have money, was there was basically a scale, and you put what you want to sell on the scale, and then you would put what you wanted to buy on the scale, and the value would have to sort of even out. So I couldn't be like, I'll sell you 1 pistol bullet for that shotgun. They'll go, absolutely fuck off. You've got to give them 2 pistols for a shotgun. And you try and get those skills. It's been used in quite a few games before and after, but that was a really good way of dealing with finances.
You know that dog shit game I always talk about, the Forge of Empires one?
Yeah, your phone
Yeah.
game. Yeah.
They have a resources marketplace on that, and based on elements of the map that you are able to conquer, you get sort of production boosts for different materials like alabaster or silk and things. But often, in order to sort of build something, you would need an amount of one of these products. And you could trade either with the game or other people playing it. But the quantity that you might need to trade for like 5 alabaster or something was so fucked.
Because it's a mobile game.
Yeah, you'd need so much of it that it'd be so frustrating. But yeah, they had the same thing where it's like, these things aren't equal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I do like that. That's a fair system. The Witcher has a great quest called Paper Chase, which involves Geralt opening a bank account. Do you remember this?
And opening a chain of stationery shops.
Genuinely, he goes, and it's like a comedy mission. And it's all about the admin and all the bureaucracy around being in a bank. And he keeps on having to fill out forms and hand it to someone else and then take it to somewhere else. It's a great mission.
Did you dream this?
No, it's a mission. It's called Paper Chase.
Wow.
It's in The Witcher. And what I liked was when you got to Velen, I think, Novigrad, sorry, which was the big sort of capital city, the bank had like exchange rates for like the Skellige money and the Velen money
Yeah.
as well. I think you could trade them for, I don't think I've made that up.
That makes sense. They had that in medieval times. They Denmark and England had a quality of a lamb-based exchange rate.
Really?
Yeah, the lambs were better quality in England, so that was the kind of method.
And Denmark just accepted that?
Well, they were ruled by the same king,
Oh, okay. Right, fine.
Canute. Yes.
So they probably weren't better quality.
Well, he was Danish, so he wasn't biased.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was just like, I come over here, these lambs, they're blowing my mind.
this is you guys have got great lambs.
They're blowing my Danish mind. That's what Sandy Toksvig is so covetous of our lambs. That's
Yes.
probably why she moved
She's
here.
always got a lamb under her arm.
Stinks of
Toksvig.
kebabs.
The use quiz.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah?
Very nice. Ki-U-I.
Yeah.
The Master of Command, which I've talked about, the strategy game.
Yeah.
They have quite a nice thing where, so you've got your sort of top-down strategy map, like your army's kind of walking along roads and paths and through forests and stuff on a kind of general big map board, and the battles are kind of inside a different realm.
Right.
You don't like fight on the map.
Sure.
It's like Total War. It goes into a battle.
Yeah, I like that.
But you can't make money. It's not like Age of Empires where you have a base. It's like, no, you're a traveling army. You're like the British army in Germany during the 15 Years' War
I
or
like
whatever.
that as well.
So you have to raid and like try and make money through other services.
Could you set up camps and the like? And
You sort of can. You can attack enemy camps and you can go into towns and trade or burn down the town.
Right.
But if you burn down the town, there's less to trade.
Yeah.
So you might make money, but you might be fucking yourself if it's the only trading town in the area.
okay.
But once you're in the town, you've got a kind of almost point-and-click adventure style screen of town hall, stables,
Training.
armor, like cannon maker.
Yeah.
And you have to click on them and trade with each of them individually. And you might loot a load of like bayonets from an army that ran away from you. And they're fucking shit, but they're worth like 10 gold each.
Yeah.
So you go, if I sell all of the shitty bayonets I've been carrying around for no reason, I could afford better horses for my one cavalry unit.
Yeah.
And there's quite a lot of good deal making to go on where you can end up getting a huge morale boost. You give your units like beer or cheese, and their morale goes up, as it does mine.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
With either of those substances.
Fitness goes down. The army, but the morale goes
Yeah,
up.
well, they're working it off with marching through
yes.
Germany, burning
Yeah.
down towns.
Yeah.
They're nailing it.
Yes.
I like poverty as a mechanic in a game.
Yeah?
Red Dead is quite difficult it's early on to get more than like a couple of dollars. You really are scraping stuff together. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 especially.
I've got it waiting for me.
Really? Do you own it?
I bought it, baby.
Great.
Oh.
It's you're going to have such a wonderful December when all your projects are done.
December, I'm going to go full hikomori.
Yeah.
No one will ever see me again.
You're not, though. You're not. Come December, you'll claim this, and then something will happen.
You'll become Santa.
I'll be writing my opera.
Yeah.
It's but what,
Your Santa opera.
My Santa opera, yeah.
early on because you start you start the sequel as the right hand man of sort of a member of royalty, basically a very very sort of important person. But you get
Hand of the king.
you get set upon by a bunch of bandits and lose all documentation suggesting who you guys are.
Oh, no.
So you are just forced. It's back to the beginning. It's trading places. Your dad, yeah. And I loved being in these small towns, being like, when people aren't looking, I'm fucking stealing one coin.
Yeah.
I'm taking a bread roll from a table. I am waiting.
You're screaming, why would I sell angel dust?
Yeah.
At a golf club.
I am waiting till everyone in town has gone to bed so I can see whose attic looks empty and hope that there's a bed of straw that I can lie on and hope no one wakes me up going, what the fuck are you doing in my house?
Yeah.
You really got the sense that you were just a drifter. You're just going from sort of place to place. That was great.
Is this your dream life, do you think?
Oh, it's Glenn's dream life.
To not have a home.
Yeah.
No.
So that you can grift.
Let me
work.
paint you a picture.
Paint me the picture.
You know, let's say that it's some kind of thing you can sign up for.
Yeah. Like a Westworld experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
So artificially, you'll
Yeah.
be a drifter for you set a maximum amount of time.
Yeah.
At the end of, say, 3 months,
Yeah.
wherever you are and however badly things have gone, a helicopter just comes and gets you.
Yeah.
And brings you home.
Or it's like, what's it called?
But it feels like common people, you know. If you called your dad, he could stop it all. I wouldn't really feel in it knowing that.
If they did
but
like a sort of
helicopter's gonna come to
celebrity
rescue
version,
me.
like Celebrity Hunting.
Yeah.
Celebrity Drifter.
Celebrity surf.
No, but it's very expensive to do this.
Right, okay.
So, if you do call it off early, you don't get a refund.
Yeah.
So that's your motive.
Okay.
And they I don't know, maybe for all the different things you achieve in your 3 months, you get a discount.
Yeah.
So if you can really build yourself up from nothing, they're like, you know what, we'll knock 10 grand before you paid us.
Or it's Celebrity Drifter, but if you drift for the longest,
Yeah.
you win £50,000.
Yes, a bit like my sister did one of these. We had something called a uni called
This is a
Bummet,
great format.
where people would
idea, or is
try
it
and get to
incredibly offensive.
people try and get to Slovakia for free.
The least popular, most watched.
Yeah. But my sister did it at uni where it was like, for free, you got to hitchhike as far away as you can.
Yeah.
And someone in her uni was friends with one of her parents worked for some sort of like international tourist board and got them flights to Tobago. So they were like, so they won, and it was like, well, that's not in the spirit of the game,
not
is it?
how
No.
it
They
works.
got a holiday to Tobago. So.
Seduce your way to Tobago. Absolutely.
Yeah. But I really, really enjoyed the desperation and also you have like different outfit sets, and I'd have to make sure, because those outfits can get really muddy and you can stink, that I'd have to make sure if I'm going into town, I'd wear my best and make sure I got into no trouble. Because if I got into a fight, then it would get dirty. So it was
I'm not wearing my
it was
fighting
like
pants.
Bart wearing his fucking church outfit.
Yeah.
So I love that. Disco Elysium has got a great sort of, it feels really crass to say poverty mechanic, but you really have no money, and the way you can earn money is you get a carrier bag and you just pick up bottles you find, you take them back to recycling.
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
earn like a few cents.
Yes. I'm amazed they don't do that here.
Because just as like as a thing you can
In the
do.
UK, yeah. It's weird.
So because you're trying to save up every day. Not only are you trying to do a murder investigation, you are trying to save up enough money to basically rent your room at the hotel. But after about 3 in-game days, another side of the island opens up, and there is a shack that you're allowed to just sleep in. And so it's the game's way of going, you get the picture. You don't have to do this anymore. Like you get the picture of how hard his life is.
Yeah.
You just sleep in the shack now. That was great.
It is a bit of a bleak poverty mechanic, actually, isn't it? That felt too real.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's really dark.
It's really, really dark.
You can take a loan in Crusader Kings.
Yes, you can take a loan in
With
Zero
interest.
Parades, the people who made Disco Elysium.
What are the interest rates like?
Not great. Well, it's a big advantage if you do take the loan. But then eventually it will come back to bite you in the ass.
I think Witcher you can take a loan and mercenaries
There's a
will come
lesson
find
in
you.
that.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
That's great though. It's more you can level up by being in debt.
I think, if I made that up, I hope I haven't.
That's an exploit. Come on.
Student loan.
Balatro, famously very, very low amounts of money.
Yes.
You would get a score of $1 billion and it would be like, great, you earned 23 cents.
Oh
so
man,
ready to play the
it's
next
so
game.
satisfying in Balatro just to be like
Working for Amazon Simulator.
Balatro just to be like, look what I can do with these $7.
I get so excited, yeah. It felt like a kid with pocket money because in Balatro you're spending that money on sticker books, on like Panini stickers.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's what it was like as a kid when you got like, I've got £3 and I'll push it across the counter like that.
What's the most money you made in Balatro?
I had a card which was sort of like I got extra bonuses for any time I was like over $10, I think. So
Yeah.
I think like $20 is probably the maximum.
I had the card where because interest is capped at $5 for 25. So you get a $1 of interest for every $5 still in your account that you haven't spent.
It, yeah.
So I had a card
You
that
lost.
I'm sorry. For context, I'm so fucking tired.
Yeah, you came back from Glasgow
And
late
this-
last night.
And it's a mistake that we've done a sort of numbers-based podcast.
Yeah.
I am I'm
So,
trying.
carry
You're doing
that
great. You're
for-
doing
I'm
great.
trying my absolute best, but at the point that you were like, for everyone, this is
for a game as well that you haven't
my
played.
my eyelids drooped for just a second.
Just so there's a card where it gets rid of the interest limit.
Yes.
So your interest can be $10 or more per turn. There's also a thing you can do that turns all your cards golden so that if you play them or don't play them, it makes money when you play them or don't play them. $1 for each card.
You win either way.
There's also a thing,
Either way, I'm a winner.
yes. There's also a card that
I
gives
can't
you
lose.
a certain number of dollars for every hand you haven't played. So if you can win in one hand, you get like another $4 or $5. So I mean, I've made $150, $200.
Mad that you're like, wow. And you go, that is so small
Yeah.
by video game numbers.
But you
standards.
can just buy whatever you want. Getting those jokers together is a pain in the ass because without all of them working together like a Megazord's limbs,
Yeah.
one money power-up card isn't often worth it, I found.
A really famous one, and this is a game that none of us have played, but EVE Online, which sounds... every time
Ooh.
I hear about EVE Online, it sounds incredible, but it's just too in-depth.
Dangerous.
It's one of those massively... It's an online thing. It's like a space... like
It's a
dogfight game.
Tinfoil cigarette is what it is, Glenn.
Eve Online.
EVE Online, but the idea is that every single item in the game has been like manufactured and by like another player and sold to another player. It's got a full self-sufficient economy made for and by entirely the players.
Goodness me.
I'm interested to know more about The Sims and how The Sims, because obviously The Sims has a realistic form of like budgeting.
Simoleons.
Well, it's got the simoleons.
Simoleons.
Type in Rosebud, you're fine. But you had your weekly bills and stuff, didn't you?
You have bills that you have to pay, and they can pile up. And they'll come take your stuff away.
Yeah.
And it does remind you to pay your bills once they've built up.
Yeah.
But you won't automatically pay them. You have to click on your mailbox and pay your bills.
That's annoying. That's
It is
really annoying.
You can't automate that. I
Was
don't
this in the
think.
days
Maybe
bef-
you can.
I'm sure you could set up a direct debit. Certainly, like 2 Point Hospital, I would always get nervous towards the end of the month because you would just see, zoom, like in one go, all your outgoings leave. 2 Point Museum had the same as well. And especially when you go, I know it's game over if I'm like minus 20,000 in debt or whatever, and you end up getting more and more loans. The interest is piling up. when I was like 23, I used Wonga
No.
a couple of times.
You used a payday loan
I used a
service.
payday loan, so because the way I saw it
What's
was
Wonga?
Do you remember those adverts?
Wonga
Yeah, I
was like-
do remember that. I just need an explanation.
Wonga
I
was
just
like
need a little
13 years ago.
I need a little explanation because a bell is ringing, but the information is not
you
there.
literally just went onto this website. They didn't ask for any info about you.
What
and
was the adverts?
You set how,
Wonga.
Is that it?
Was-
Yeah,
I think it was
Australian.
that.
Australian.
People constantly turn to the camera and saying, Reddies. And I never heard Reddies for money before.
I
So this
think
lady kept going, Reddies.
Eddies is the cyberpunk currency.
Wonga.
Wonga.
But it would be like you just typed in and said, I need £100. And they'd be like, great, that will cost £120. And then they just send you the money. But I was in such financial dire straits when I first moved to London that I was like, yeah, I would pay £50 in order to have £20. I was like, I'd rather pay £20 now because I know I get paid on Friday. But as it stands, I can't afford to do anything.
Yeah.
I can't afford to go to work.
That's evil.
It was really evil. But they, because people didn't pay the loans back, they went completely bust. So I think people made a lot of money from using
No
Wonga just
way.
without paying it back. Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't last for very long. They lasted for about 3 or 4 years.
If you play The Sims properly and don't actually do the cheat codes, it does take a little while to get on your feet. Like you have to live
to get liquid.
in quite a basic way.
It's hard. It's a fucking hard game.
Has anyone made like undergraduate simulator or like foreign PhD simulator?
No, because like
you're in a
2 Point Campus was more about you were in charge of the lecturers and the classes. It had the students were all competent, and if their classes weren't good enough, they were like, "Well, I'm leaving," and you go, "Why are the kids in charge?"
Yeah,
It's true these days.
But in terms of like
foreign students, that's where all the money comes from.
But yeah, in terms of like undergrad and really, I mean, like,
There's no funding.
GTA 4 is the only example I can think of as someone coming from like Eastern Europe to America, just starting like Scarface, starting just from the ground up.
Here's the pitch. You are a student from a fictional country, which the currency is like Zimbabwean dollars level. Maybe not that bad, but like it's a weak currency. But you've won like a place to do your amazing PhD and like lift yourself out of poverty. And maybe like the difficulty levels are like, what would be the most difficult? Probably America's got so much money for scholarships and stuff. You'd figure out which country is the
But
hardest.
America, you have to pay that 120 grand up front.
Or nothing, depending. Because if you're like a foreign genius, often they're just like, yeah, if I have it.
Yeah, or you're great at American football.
Yes. Maybe the hardest level might just be London then, because it's like we don't have money either. So enjoy eating meal deals.
Yeah,
and you have to like figure out how to rent your student halls and like ramen plus one energy for like ramen bowls.
Are you going to spend money on like going out and socializing?
Yeah, and
your sort of loneliness meter.
Yeah, and you could meet people and they give you good ideas for your dissertation.
I played a game really similar to this, but it's not. No. Wait. Hear me out. I'll explain what it is. It was a point-and-click game that came out a few years ago called Dreams. Either Dreams in the Witch House or Dreams of the Witch House. It's an old school point and click style game based on like Lovecraft.
Yeah.
And you are playing a university student, but you had to like attend your lectures, you had to try and have enough money for food, and your room was absolutely freezing, so you needed to heat it. And also you kept getting woken up by rats. So you needed to occasionally chop wood so you could use some of the wood to plug up the holes in your room. And I was struggling and failing, and it was really, really hard, and I limped to the finish line in that game. But that's not fully what you said. I think you've created something here.
This is modern times.
Yeah.
So you have a certain amount of money, and if you pay for the expensive student halls as opposed to living out, you've got like better energy meters and nicer beds or whatever. It's cleaner.
You're getting better grades.
Yeah.
Like the uni triangle, if you can only choose two. It's like enough sleep, good grades, good social life.
Yeah.
You can only choose two of those things.
And maybe like you get more help with accommodation if you pick China as your PhD place, but you're lonelier because you don't speak Mandarin.
Yeah, okay.
So then there's that. You could build a whole,
God, when it comes to next year and we pitch our own individual made-up games again, I mean, you didn't win with the Rule of St. Benedict, but you might win with this.
I might win with PhD Simulator.
We're going to carry this conversation on over on our Patreon if you want to subscribe, because you get a whole extra episode every single week, or if you even sign up for top tier, a whole 2 extra episodes a month on top of those ones you get every single week. If you want to see us live and in the flesh, then you can. September the 15th at London's Leicester Square Theatre. If you don't live nearby, do not worry. We are putting that out as an episode onto your main feed straight afterwards. But this has been an absolute pleasure. We're going to carry on talking about money on our Patreon episode, which you can hear right now, in which I'm going to be quizzing you on a few fictional currencies and seeing if you can guess the game.
Oh, I'm so bad at quizzing.
You'll get some. Thank you so much for listening or for watching. Remember to subscribe to us on YouTube. Give us a nice rating on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Tell your friends about Button Boys. We are an independent, fully independent podcast, so we'd love for you to spread the word if you enjoy it. But thank you very much for being part of this. We really do appreciate you, and we'll see you next week.
Goodbye, everybody.
Button Boys.